Hi everybody, Paul Cameron here from SpeedUpMyJobSearch.com with a clip from our monthly jobs-driven networking group, which meets in Wheaton, Illinois every third Thursday. Let's take a look. Bruce Bixler. I have heard about Bruce for the longest time through Dennis and through so many people who have seen him. And for those of you who know me well, I am a LinkedIn nut. I love everything LinkedIn and all the cool little tricks you can do. So I've been following your YouTube channel and stuff you're posting, and I'm really excited to see what you have here. LinkedIn trainer, public speaker, social selling expert. You were recognized by LinkedIn, and I couldn't find the stat as I was putting this together. You were recognized by LinkedIn like top 15% of the trainers that are out there, is that right? Like in the country?
Oh, top 200 internationally.
Internationally, top 200, internet 200. So there's 534 million people on LinkedIn. That is unbelievable that he's here and that you're willing to do this. So sincerely, thank you for being here. I'm going to turn it over to you and get your thing on there.
Thanks, Paul. So today, I'm going to show you some of the features on the phone. The features on the phone are not on the laptops. So we're going to start. I'll go to the home page on LinkedIn, and I have to turn it this way so you guys can see it better. Okay. One of the things I was going to show you today was on LinkedIn yesterday, and it's gone today. And it's called Find Nearby. So if you're at a meeting like this today and you have connections, it will show up right between these two graphs, and it'll tell you if you're at a meeting, if some of your connections are at that meeting. It'll show them to you, it'll show you their profile. The other thing I wanted to show you on the home page, on the phone, your photograph or your avatar is still in the middle of the page. On your LinkedIn profile, on a desktop, it's on the left-hand side. Some people want to know, you may want to change it depending on which way you're looking. If you're looking away from you may want to reposition your headshot so that it's facing the opposite direction. One of the things that they've come up with recently, and I'll show you in the section for the different settings, is you'll notice I have a green dot next to my photograph. That green dot means I'm on my laptop, or I'm using my laptop. If this was a green dot with a white circle in the middle, that will mean I'm on my cell phone. So I'm going to go up to the gear up here so I can get to some settings. Now here's two items on the phone that are not on the desktop. One of them is syncing contacts, and the other one is syncing your calendar. So when you go to a networking meeting, if you go to maybe a Chamber of Commerce, you'll be able to connect or contact the person that maybe you want to meet there. LinkedIn will send you an email saying, hey, this is set up in your calendar, this is who you're going to meet, and it'll show you their profile. I don't have that. I have it set up, but I didn't set up anybody to meet here because I didn't know who was going to be here today. One of the probably the most important things that you should know about that LinkedIn doesn't tell you at all is where you're signed in. You should click on that to find out where you may have some open public Wi-Fi sessions. I'm in 3, and I should not be in 3. You should only be in 1 public Wi-Fi session. Here's the problem. 2 years ago, I discovered this new feature on LinkedIn, and the next day, when I went to see how many sessions I had, it said 8 in West Virginia. I've never been to West Virginia. The next day, my LinkedIn profile was gone. It had been hacked, and they deleted it. So I had to get back in to LinkedIn, request to renew my LinkedIn profile, and then I had to go back. I lost my photo, I lost my URL, I lost my endorsements, I lost my recommendations, I lost my groups, everything. So I had to go back and request all that information from LinkedIn. I had to reapply to, at the time, 50 groups. 48 of them would let me back in. 2 of them said, no, you don't qualify. But, you know, for 7 years prior to that, I had qualified. So I don't understand what their situation was. So make sure that you're only signed in to one of those settings. You can do this from either the desktop or your phone, either way. These are people messaging you, and you want to engage people on LinkedIn through the messaging that they have. Use their messaging. Don't do email. If you want to increase your engagement on LinkedIn, increase your visibility, increase your activity, they want to see it through the messaging, back and forth, back and forth. Same way on if you're in groups. Like, comment, and share if you're in groups. The reason they want, and LinkedIn, believe it or not, is ranking you on being a wallflower, which is you get 0 points for not doing anything on LinkedIn. If you like something, they'll give you a point. If you comment on something, they'll rate you with 2 points, and then 3 points for sharing an article or sharing a post by someone else. So it'll raise your ranking on LinkedIn if you communicate through LinkedIn rather than email off of LinkedIn. I don't ever want to be average on LinkedIn. Average on LinkedIn is 275 million. I don't want to be in that position. I want to be at the top of the search, not at the bottom. You're all welcome to view my profile. You're all welcome to copy my profile. You're all welcome to plagiarize my profile. Well, Paul mentioned something about plagiarism, but I'm going to show you a setting on here today that you want to make sure you turn off, because it gives other people opportunity to plagiarize your resume and your LinkedIn profile. It's not uncommon. One of my friends had his whole summary section plagiarized line for line. The guy just took it and said, this is me. They worked at the same company. They did a similar job, but the guy took his whole summary section and plagiarized it. So you're welcome to plagiarize mine if you want. Here's another one that you're going to have to know on settings. Under privacy, let recruiters know when you're open to opportunities. Yeah. Make sure you have that turned on. This is LinkedIn 101. I teach LinkedIn 3 and 400.
You'll see me in the class.
So if you ever read the homepage on your LinkedIn feed, I'm connected to about 350 or 400 recruiters, headhunters. And they're constantly posting job positions on my news feed. And that's how I pick up and send job leads to my connections. You can now join 100 groups, and you better be in 95 of them. You better have 95 groups on your LinkedIn profile. There's a phrase that I've used, I don't know how many times. Visibility equals opportunity. If you want to exponentially increase the size of your network, you have to do it through groups. Now, here's the thing. People are going to say, but I don't want to join 95 groups. I'll get 95 emails every day. No. I'm going to show you a setting on here where you can go and adjust every group. The video that LinkedIn produces to give to the recruiters to show them how to use the recruiter tool. They tell the recruiter that there's a feature on the tool that will tell you whether the person that they're looking at interacts with their company and has connections at that company. So that's going to give you 2 legs up if you are following the company and if you have a connection or multiple connections at that company. They rank you higher in the search results. Follow a company, get 3 connections. They did change one other thing this week, and I'm going to go down his profile. He's on his desktop. Oh, okay. It's over there. And we're going to go down to your skills. Okay, now, this is new. Headhunting. I want to endorse Paul for headhunting. So I can actually endorse you for a whole bunch of things here. Okay, so I checked it. This pops up. How good is Paul at headhunting? Good. Stands out. Highly skilled. Okay, now I'm going to hit highly skilled, and then I'm going to ask you to go to next. So I'm going to skip to next, and now it says, how do you know about his skills? Work together, indirectly, heard about Paul, none of the above. So I'm going to put work together. So now he'll have his endorsement, but it's a little bit more than the Facebook kind of like for the skills. And it's going to make you have to think about, where did I work with him? Did I saw these skills? Am I just doing it to, staying top of mind is another thing. Hey, someone endorsed me, I want to take a look at their profile and maybe endorse them back. So I can tell you right now, skills, even though it's kind of like a game and it's a Facebook similar to like, when skills first came out, a friend of mine and I played with the skills, and if you start at the bottom and copy and paste and go up and take it to an Excel spreadsheet and paste it in there, we saw them tabulating every single skill. Now, LinkedIn is using those tabulations, and that's what they're charging the recruiters $8,000, $10,000, $12,000 a year for. Those results, tabulations, how many recommendations, how many skills, the messaging, the contacts, the engagement. They're giving them all that information. I told you about the company page and engagement. That's part of the reason you want to be following the company and engaging with people in the company on LinkedIn. It stands out. You got to be different. Who was it? Einstein said you have to know the rules of the game and then play it better than anyone else. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm done, Paul. Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you. I hope that was helpful for you, and please check out the rest of our YouTube channel for more tips and strategies to help you with your job search. Just look for Speed Up My Job Search, all one word, or use the link on your screen now. Now, if you'd like to join us at our next meeting, just go to drivestaff.com/JDNG for details. Each month we cover a different aspect of networking to help you sharpen your networking skills and to help you build your network with the other attendees. Now, if the location or the time doesn't work for you, we do have an online version available as well, and you can still network with us in our online private member forum. I'd love to meet you at the next one, so I hope you can make it. Thanks for watching.